What's up, YouTube? Tenchi Arizonia, the angry Dracolope of the Jackalope crew here, and in this video I'm going to be revisiting one of my Ganzo knives. In particular, this knife, the Ganzo G741-CF. Now this is an older Ganzo knife. They have recently, in the last year by recently, rebranded to Ganzo Firebird. So the models are now F models. F for Firebird, obviously. Now, this is an older version. I've had it for quite some time. In fact, it's from some of my earlier videos. And I realised I really didn't cover much when I done the initial videos. So allow me to just reach down here beside my desk to get my metal ruler so I can give you some measurements. The handle length, and I'll do this from the middle so I get a correct length, is 4.5 inches. The blade length is 3.5 inches. For a total length, if I am not mistaken, of 8 inches. Folded length is obviously going to be the handle length, so 4.5 inches. The blade steel is 440C stainless steel, a very adequate stainless steel. Low cost, not cheap. There's a difference between low cost steels and cheap steels. The kind of steels you see in Pakistani knives would actually be cheap. Fucking Paki knives. Paki mascus, as you've probably heard some of these things called. I would just call them knife-shaped objects. The handle scales are carbon fibre and G10, a G10 base with a top layer of laminated carbon fibre. It features the axis lock, and as you can see from the handle shape, very ergonomic design. Pocket clip is 2-position, tip up, left and right hand carry, and the lanyard hole can fit ungutted 550 paracord. Very nice knife. Now, as with all Ganzos, I will say when you get this, take the pivot screw out, put a little bit of blue Loctite on it, and then put it back in to your desired tightness. Because otherwise, the pivot does tend to loosen up over time. Full disclosure, I have actually resharpened this knife as it was getting rather dull, because I have used it quite a bit. But let's see how good a job I did resharpening. I only took about 2-3 minutes on a ceramic rod, so I'm not expecting it to be the best. And this again is junk mail from a local gospel church. As you can see, I have got a usable edge on it. By no means a perfect edge. So, yeah, it could still do with some sharpening because the edges, the cuts are a little bit ragged, snagging a little bit. But 440C, it still holds up. And honestly, I do recommend these Ganzo knives. For the price, they are extremely good blades. And yes, they are made in China. And you'll find these blades most commonly on GearBest. Very good knives for the price though. As for price point, when I got this it was around a $20 knife. So I can't recommend it enough. The axis lock, this is Ganzo's version of the axis lock. It's, in my opinion, a straight clone of the Benchmade, but Ganzo fans will call it the G-lock. So that is my revisit of the Ganzo G741-CF. As I said, it has a 3.5 inch blade, a 4.5 inch handle, total length 8 inches, open, total length shut 4.5 inches. It has the axis lock, blade steel is 440C with ambidextrous thumb studs, and 440C is a low cost but a very good stainless steel. It has the axis lock, or Ganzo's copy of the Benchmade axis lock, which they call the G-lock, and many of their fans call the G-lock. And the handle scales are laminated G10 and carbon fibre. a G10 core with a carbon fibre face. If you want to get yourself one of these knives, as I said, I highly recommend it. Anyway, that's all for now. If you like it, please subscribe, comment and share. And remember, be good to each other.
I'm Dracolope, bitch.